Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Packer Scrapper. Looks like we are gonna start off this morning with exercise equipment. Let's see here. You're on wheels. This is not working for me. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I didn't want the riding lawnmower, so we're gonna take and dump that today. All right, moving on. Right. I think I picked some of these up last time. I don't think they're aluminum. I think they're metal. Yeah. All adds up, doesn't it? All right. Moving on. All right, might be a little bit of a picking pile. Take the little dog crate. It works. I'll take you. What else you got here? What are these bats? Oh, them are cool. I don't know why. Something about them makes me want to keep them. What you got? That's one thing we haven't found this July. Part of a Christmas tree. No. Alright, well, we got a little bit out of here. I'll let Matt look through that if he wants. Alright, moving on. Fridge. Yep. Baby fridge. Don't think I forgot. Let's get out there and see what the good Lord's gonna put in our path. He's the one that provides, so let's go get her. Moving on. this what they mean by having your ducks in a row? Ah! She's been a little slow out here. What you got there? That looks like a kitty thing, right? Yep. Alright. Moving on. Who doesn't need a pool ladder? Huh? Oh. Moving on. Okay. Deep freeze. Let's go ahead and get you up out of there before I lose you. Just like that. Now we can use you. Alright, moving on. Another small fridge. And what else we got? Tent. Huh. Might have to check that one out again. Ooh. No, I'm not sure what that is. So moving on. I think we got the old burn barrel. Yep. Oh. That'll work. Moving on. Seen something hiding back here, but I thought it was an AC unit. But we'll take the fan. Moving on. What do we got here? Anything good? Was that a speaker? Oh. We'll take the speaker. What else you got? It almost looks like, yeah, it's lacrosse stuff, but it's all wet. Might have been good before the rain. Moving on. I was gonna say, you can't go a morning without picking up one of my grills. So there you have it. Here at the Pack a Scrapper. You got it. We like to grill us up some lakes. So go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't done it, go ahead and subscribe. Let's get you watching every one of them, huh? Watch me head towards 2 million pounds taken off the streets of Orlando. You might be, you got a possibility. Of being stainless. Now, need a bigger magnet, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, then again, I'm wrong. That one's not, but these are. Those are all stainless. Nice little weight. Yep. Those are. That is not. That is not. Well, that's aluminum or something. Let's get you loaded up. Where are you gonna go? Come over here. I'm gonna trade places with you. Moving on. All right, let's do some non-ferrous. Yeah, they're awkward too. You take that? Yep.
Anybody want half a bat?
Half a home run. I think that was amazing. I wanted to see if that was for sure. That might be.
How'd your video do? Same?
You know what? I haven't even looked. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah. What's that? Steel?
Oh, I got some stainless. That's right.
Yep. On the other side?
Yep. Alrighty. Moving on. At the yard, 9400. Let's get this unloaded, and then we're gonna go pick up this stainless steel, whatever it is, at the hotel. Moving on. Alrighty, let's get this unloaded. Yeah. Why? battery. We're gonna let them push it in. Bang these hard enough. Sometimes get the battery to come out. Battery, motor, not battery. There we go. That's what we wanted. I hear you, but it's all rusted. Come out of there. moving on. Morning, morning. Good, how are you? Thank you. Alrighty, hour and a half out running the streets. We had 44 irony light, 18 stainless steel queen, and 1,080 pounds of tin. So 1140, $97. We'll hit our goal. Let's go pick up that thing at the hotel and see what happens after that. See where he sends us. Moving on. Alright guys, we are back out on the streets. Got this thing all loaded up. It is not stainless steel. That's the only thing bad about it. So, but it weighs, whew, I don't know, 400 or 500 pounds, I'm guessing. Moving on. Alright, we got a washer and a dryer, it looks like. Cut that off. Get up there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of change. All right, next one. We're done, so it's gonna go right there. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can get her up in there. Yeah. Moving on. We're done for the day. 9,080 pounds. Let's get this thing unloaded. moving on. 8,300. So 94, 1,100. We'll see what we check out, I guess. Let's go see Jeff. A little non-Ferris Jeff here. I think all I got is ain't much, but it was what out of that. It was probably 3, 2.
Well, I'm trying to save your change too. There's change in there.
Yeah, come out of the dryer I picked up.
Good.
Some corn.
85, 90 cents. Trailer side. 90 cents.
All right, moving on. All right, let's get paid. See you Monday. You too. All right, 800 pounds of tin, 25 sealed unit, 3 number 2 copper, and 1 insulated copper wire. 828 for $71. All right, we're gonna call it. The temperature reading in my truck read 106. It got humid and just stuffy all of a sudden. So 3 o'clock, yeah, we're good. We hit our goals. Let's go see if there's something else we can work on inside. Moving on. All right, guys, that wraps up Thursday. We didn't do too bad. Did the neighborhood. Wasn't a whole lot out there. Matt come out here and said he barely got 200 pounds out of here. We was lucky enough to get 1,080. But I think that a lot of it was the riding lawnmower I had already on there. Then I drove up to Sanford, about 30 miles away, and picked up a what we thought was going to be a stainless, but it was steel. And we got the table, and on the way back we found a washer and dryer. So we tore out the motor, or the sealed unit, out of the AC piece. Got some number 2 copper and a little bit of insulated wire. So not all bad at all. 1971 for total pounds. Over 150 bucks. So not bad. If you're new to my channel, tell me where you're from. City, state, or city and country. And I got a map that I pin you up there on the map. You got time? Send me a postcard. Something about your area, or a picture of you. Put them up on the wall. All right, guys, till tomorrow, moving on.